The first quarter of the season already in the
You gotta buy it. That's what I did.
Off we go in week 5 on EA Sports.
Yeah.
And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. One of the Panthers' big off-season acquisitions. Here's Miles Sanders. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up. You talk about this Lions defense. They played extremely well last week in that win over the Packers.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call it. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that in the big one.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. This defense for the Lions, they were terrific a week ago when they went over Detroit.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game.
I think my shit good.
Sacks total and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to
I brought the pass.
and run.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Yeah.
They go play action. Young eluding the pressure right. They'll air one out deep from Mingo. Oh, wide open, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
I bought the $20 one.
Good for 37 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On play action, Young. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
It's a second down run with Sanders. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. It's Young off play action. To the right side and complete to Thomas. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. A give running left. It's Sanders. He'll be taken down well behind the line, and I think he might have just given those 4 yards right back. It's a loss of 4 and 3rd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Throwing, Young. Escaping the pressure right.
Yeah, pick good.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Now the former Bear, this is David Montgomery. And he's able to plow forward. shy of the 30. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They'll go with a rookie from Alabama. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. There was a little space there, yes, but that was a well-executed run by the rookie.
It was, and he wasn't one of the higher-rated rookie running backs coming out. He's probably in the next tier. But let me tell you something. If he becomes more consistent and continues to have that drive to be one of the best, we'll see more of that in the future.
Meanwhile, Hooker's throw going into the hands of Williams. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So after several rushes to start the game, Charles, they go to the air there and get a nice completion.
Nice mix-up on the play calling, right? Establish the running game, make the defense think you're going to do it again, and then hit them over the top. Now you've got them betwixt and between. They don't know which way you're going to come at them.
On 1st and 10, Hooker. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
They go play action. Here's Hooker. Flush to his right. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 19. Now Hooker going to change things up a bit. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That'll be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
2nd and 10. Montgomery back to the ground. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. All right, rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. But no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick 6.
And it's plays like that one that have made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick six. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Check, man. Check, man.
Right offense, keep pushing the ball down.
Off play action. Here's Hooker. He'll find his rookie tight end, Sam Laporta. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. First down throw here. It's Hooker. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. The Lions had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end, and he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. Again, it's Hooker looking to throw. His throw incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Here's Hooker. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Hooker now off play action. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Now Raheem Blackshear going to take this one out. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. Still going. 1 man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Carolina.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partners, a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
3rd down, Hooker looks to throw it. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hooker. Going underneath, Gibbs has it. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a 1st down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's Hooker. This one swung out to Montgomery. Only able to gain a couple there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Here's Hooker to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 34-yard line. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. He'll get 3 of those penalty yards back here, leaving him with a 2nd and 12.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. They've got 2nd and 12 from the 36. Looking to throw. Hooker. Throws out left. It's caught by Williams. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Hooker, he's going to move him around a little bit here. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Hooker throwing again on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Well, I can spin this negatively as he just got back to the line of scrimmage. But when you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. Working out of the shotgun, Hooker. That one behind his his man, incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Flushed out right. This is 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, Young. Open man is Mingo, complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Young. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson.
And in a flash, Aiden Hutchinson gets into the backfield and puts the quarterback on the deck. And he wasted no time embracing his role as the face of his hometown franchise as a rookie. 9.5 sacks, a surprising 3 interceptions, and Rookie of the Year runner-up mentioned.
Young going to get this complete, meanwhile to Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That's good for a gain of 6. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Young on 3rd down. And once again, this is Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here. They go play action. Young. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
They'll throw again. Young. Throw left side, pulled in by Mingo. Looking to speed things up here, but with some tempo. Young will set to throw. Being chased out left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg, but how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Hooker to throw on 1st and 10. St. Brown making the catch on the out route. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
St. Brown seemingly catches everything, including that first down. Brought in 106 passes last season and is tied for the most catches ever in a player's first 2 years. Not sure how he fell to day 3.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Following the interception, Young. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Here is Young. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Right back to Sanders on first down. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. This fielded right at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. Off play action. Here's Hooker. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Throwing. Hooker. Finds Gibbs on a check down. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Again, it's Hooker looking to throw. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
The Panther rush It's too strong. They get there and take him down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Now Hooker. He's airing it out for Williams. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Panthers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. 1st and 10, Young. That is taken in by Hurst. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now here's Young. That's going to be caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. He's up to 70 yards receiving now as that last catch gets him a 1st down.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to...
And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Miles Sanders with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are able to stretch out their lead. So, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because, to me, they looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4, 5 between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Ready, break.
They go play action. Here's Hooker. He's airing it out for Williams. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Panthers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
That throw by Young incomplete.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
To throw on 2nd down is Young. this one into the hands of DJ Shark. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. It'll be Young again. And he's got this down to the 35. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Young to throw it. Short throw underneath to Hurst. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Now Young. Again, that's Hurst. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. To throw, Young.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
3rd down. Hooker looks to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Hooker now on play action.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
DJ Johnson
able to record his 5th sack of the season. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Akeem Hicks in there to drop him at sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long.
I remember throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed.
19 strikes. 19 strikes.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Hooker.
He's airing it out for Williams. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
The play fake. Now Young.
He's got Mingo. Down the right sideline.
Touchdown, Carolina.
Jonathan Mingo. 77 yards. And the Panthers are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. In trouble, and he's taken down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second.
But when this game is done, the credit will go to the consistent pressure on the quarterback as a huge cause of this win. Most teams are happy if they get a few of these games per year. You know they're going to watch this tape over and over, try to identify what's working, and keep it going.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Looking to throw, Hooker. Flush to his right, and he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on second down.
Open man right side is St. Brown. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. 4th down to give to Gibbs. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Here's Hooker. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Go.
Here's Hooker to throw it. Throw over the middle. He finds Williams. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 45-yard line.
And I got, what quarter y'all in? I'm almost on my game.
Hooker's going to throw it.
Man, that nigga's just high? Damn.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Looking to throw. Hooker. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This will be 3rd and a mile.
19 Lions.
Back to throw. Hooker. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Hooker on first down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
On second down, here's Gibbs. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Third and 8. Off play action. Here's Hooker. He'll buy some time right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll go for it. Hooker. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Another run with Sanders. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And shedding a man at the 40. And he will finally be wrestled down at the Lions' 37-yard line. 81 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Young here to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Sanders. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And it was
let me know.